Welcome to the Teen Nation Talk Show, where culture and entertainment lives. I'm your host, Sanaya Simone, and today we have some very, very special guests. But before we can get into that, let's hear a word from our sponsors. Hi everyone, I am Sanaya Simone and I'm the host of the Teen Nation Talk Show. I want to encourage everyone to mask up. During hard times like these, if you have to leave your house, make sure that you are avoiding large crowds. Remember to practice social distancing, of course wear your mask, and sanitize very often. Remember, the coronavirus does not care about your age, ethnicity, background, or any health conditions. So, protect yourself while protecting others. Mask up, Houston. Welcome to the Teen Nation Talk Show. I'm your host, Sanaya Simone, and today I am with the amazing Taylor Graham. Taylor, could you please introduce yourself?
Well, I am a powerlifter, only 19 years old. I started when I'm 16. In high school, I did track and basketball. Middle school, I did every sport possible.
Oh.
Currently, I hold 2 world records and 2 state and national records in powerlifting.
Okay, that is amazing. So what was high school like for you?
High school was fun. It had its downs with sports, but at the end of the day, powerlifting brought me up and made it better.
So you mentioned that you did every sport possible in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had that mindset. What were you thinking and why? And what kept you motivated? Because that's
More
a lot.
so my coaches, because they wanted me to try everything because they said I was so athletic. So it started with volleyball, went to basketball, then I went to tennis, ran track, and then played soccer. Soccer was my overall favorite, but in high school I had to pick 2, so I went down to basketball and track because those 2 were my most passionate sports.
Yeah.
So I stayed with those.
I think that's great. So in high school you ran track. Tell us about that.
Track was an obstacle every year. My freshman year, I had a calf strain, so I couldn't finish out the season.
Mm-hmm.
Sophomore year, something happened with grades and a teacher. My junior year, something happened at, finals and everything, so I couldn't go. And then my senior year got ruined with COVID, so
Yes.
I didn't get to finish out my season.
Yeah, I understand that. So what did you run?
I ran relays, which was 4x1, and the 4x2 I was first leg. I ran an open 1 and an open 2.
Okay, so tell us about COVID and your track season and, your overall senior year with COVID.
My senior year started off good.
Right.
And when COVID hit, it was spring break, and we didn't go back to school. So it was difficult doing the online classes and trying to keep up with everything.
Yeah.
So when it was time for me to graduate, I had all my credits, but we didn't have a proper graduation.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have a prom. I had bought my prom dress already, so
Yeah.
it was a disappointment for me not to have one saying that we were.
Yeah. So how did that feel? Because I know that one week it was like, okay, well, you'll be able to go to school next week. And then the week after that, you'll be able to go to school. And then us never going back. How was that? Because I was in middle school. So, yeah, I was mad because it would be my first year going into high school, but not my senior year being ruined. What was going through your head?
It was a lot of crying, a lot of disappointment. But it was, at the end of the day, I was just happy I graduated.
Yeah.
Happy that I got everything that I needed, and I went ahead and registered for college, and that's what I'm doing now.
So what college do you currently attend, and what do you study?
Currently, I am in Lone Star, Montgomery, and I study kinesiology, which is the study of the movement of the human body, because I want to be an athletic trainer and a physical therapist for a pro team.
I think that's great, really, really. How did you get involved into powerlifting?
I've had a coach in middle school that seen me in my freshman year. He grabbed me and he was like, you need to start training with me so you can be better in track and basketball, so that's where it started. My junior year, he decided to start doing competitions dealing with powerlifting again. And he told me, he was like, you're going to do this competition. So,
he didn't ask you, he just told you.
He told me.
That's a coach.
So I did it. I was really, me and my brother did it the first year, and it was really fun, and it was exciting, and so I ended up getting the passion of love it.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, I just want to keep going up and up and up in weights, because it's not a lot of African American females, for one, that do it. So for me to stand out and be one of the youngest females to do it and hold records, it makes me feel good, and it makes me want to find other people to do it with me.
Yeah. So when you first started, were you against it, or like what was going in your head? Because I know when people tell me I have to do something, I don't necessarily like it, but I think if it was my coach, I think I trust him or her.
Yeah, I trust him and everything. So when I first started, I wasn't against it at all.
Okay.
I'm a gym rat, so I love being in the gym. When I'm mad, I go to the gym. When I'm sad, I go to the gym. When I'm happy, I'm in the gym. So it's just, that's my second home.
Yeah.
It's like an addiction. Good thing that is an addiction, because other stuff could also happen.
Right.
But that's where I'm stuck at, and I know that's a home that I can always go to. So it wasn't anything negative dealing with it.
And
it was
I think
just the
that's
possibility if I could.
And I think that's great, like for that to be a coping mechanism for you, like to go to the gym. Instead of going anywhere else, you go to the gym. Like that's very uplifting. Of course, it can be dangerous at times, but you're just getting better. So what are some of your records?
My junior year, I set my own world record in my own division, in my weight class and everything, because there was nobody my age doing it yet.
Right.
Then the next year, I went back to the same one and broke my own record to set another record in the same weight class and division. And recently, December 12th, we went to Lufkin for a competition, and I got a state and a national in deadlifting and squat. And so next competition, I plan on doing squat, deadlifting, and bench.
Okay, so what does like a record look like? So I know for track, it's like how fast you are, like the time. So is it time, or is it how much you can lift?
How much you can lift.
Okay.
So with that, you are put in a division with your weight, your age, and then how much you lift.
Okay.
So my division was the 135 between 140 weight class with the team powerlifting, and my highest weight that I got my record for was 309.
Okay, wow. Oh my gosh. Congratulations on that. Okay, so what are some of your future goals?
My future goals, I want to do it in the Olympics. It's called weightlifting instead of powerlifting, but it's the same thing. And possibly get a scholarship for it or go to the Olympics for it. If not, I'm going to continue going to college and pursue my goal to be an athletic trainer and physical therapist.
Well, I really hope that you're able to accomplish all of that. We'll be right back with the Teen Nation Talk Show.
My name is Taylor Graham, and you're watching Teen Nation Talk Show on Cam Vision 365.
Welcome back to the Teen Nation Talk Show. Taylor, how are you balancing competing and college right now? I know it's COVID, so it's not like a regular year, but how are you adapting and balancing?
Well, I go to work in the morning.
Okay.
Therefore, I have time to go to the gym in the evening. I can be there about from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock, sometimes 9, depending on what we're doing that day. I have Tuesdays and Thursdays off, therefore that's when I do my schoolwork. And then I do that in the morning, and at the end of the day, I go to the gym. So it's a put together schedule.
Yes.
So a day I have a gym and everything, and then the next day I have other things to do. And then the next day I'm going back to work, and then the next day I'm back with my schoolwork.
And I think it's so great to be that organized. I think that's really, really good. So what was it like transitioning from high school athletics to lifting as an adult?
High school athletics and lifting, it really wasn't a transition because I started my freshman year training with my coach. So it was already me going to practice at the end of the day for an hour, and then after school practice for like 2 more hours. Then after that, I went to the gym and was training. So I had about a 5-hour workout at the end of my day.
So lifting is considered a male-dominated sport. Has it been difficult dealing with gender stereotypes?
No, it has not in my case, because the men at my gym, they push me. I don't train with girls because I have nobody my age. There are women in my gym that do it, but I basically run with the big boys. They live 500, 600 pounds. And I'm sitting here at 309, 315. And so every day, it's always, why you're not doing this? Oh, you can lift that, go ahead, put another plate on. Oh, you can do this, just add 5 more pounds. So they push me to where I need to be. So it's more so as, if they can do it, women can do it. So it's a positive to it.
Yeah, I think that's so great to be treated like that. How does it feel sometimes, like, not having anyone your age to really, maybe not say talk to about it, but that can't really relate because it's just you, like you are the one. So do you wish that there were other people in your field, or do you see it like, well, it's just me as like a pro?
I do wish it was other people in my field because I like competition.
Yes.
Like when I'm going against myself, I already know what I can do, so it's not anything to push me that far. Last competition we did have a girl, she was on our team, she was 11, and it was another girl on another team, she was 15. That was the first time I had ever seen anybody younger than me or around my age to do it. So it was exciting to see somebody else lifting as heavy as I can go, or almost as heavy as I can go, and doing it and having the same passion as me.
So were you able to like connect with them?
On an athletic scale.
Okay.
More so. I haven't really talked to her. I do follow her gym page, so I can see everything she's doing and how heavy, and her techniques and everything.
So how do you stay disciplined and determined?
More so my self-motivation, because I know that I want to get better, so I'm not going to let anything outside of that distract me from wanting to do something that I want to do.
Yeah. So what does your diet consist of? Are there like any restrictions you have? Like Wednesdays I can't. Oh, good.
So I just eat what I want.
Yeah.
My metabolism is so fast and I work out so much and I love to run, so that just burns it off.
Yes.
So I end up staying the same weight. But lately I've been trying to gain weight because I've been at one weight for so long. So I've been trying to drink more protein shakes or eat more protein to put that muscle on so I can bulk up and lift heavier.
Yeah. So right now you are very positive. How do you stay positive on days that things are not going your way? Or what are some, like, I don't know, downfalls of the industry?
For example, Thursday was deadlift day, and we had took off for about 2 weeks. So I decided to try to put 315 on the bar because I lifted it once upon a time, and I couldn't pull it. So I got it up about to my thighs, and I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I'm gonna do it next time. So I gave myself a break, and I went back, and I couldn't move it off the floor. I went to my coach, I was like, I'm mad because I can't pull it. He's like, oh, you took 2 weeks off, you'll be fine. You already know you got it. I was like, no, I want to pull it today.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a downfall to lifting when you're gassed out and you've worked yourself so hard that day or that week. You tend to not be able to pull what you know you can pull, so it messes with your mind.
Yeah. So what did you end up doing that day?
Going home. That's what I did. I went home after I finished, I stretched, and I was like...
So was it like a sad day?
No, it wasn't sad.
Okay.
It was a disappointing moment, but I got over it because I know I can do it.
Yeah. Okay, so tell us about like self-love. How do you love yourself? What is self-care for you?
I like my face. So I do a lot of the face things, like face mask or acne and everything. I treat my body like it's a temple. I don't want anything to mess over it, so I tend to watch what I do, take care of myself mentally and physically and emotionally. I don't let anything or anybody else bother me, really.
and your skin looks really good. I'm working on it. I'm a teenager now, so like the whole acne thing, it bothers me so much. I hate it. Yes, I went through middle school like not having any acne. Now I'm in high school and these little bumps, they just want to keep coming, and it's in the same area, so I'm trying to watch like sugar and all of that, but I don't really care anymore. Like I care, but I'm gonna eat that cupcake. So do you have any upcoming competitions?
I do. I have two in March, one March 13th and one March 20th in Kingwood. And then there's another one June 6th, I wanna say. It's gonna be at the NRG Stadium, and it's powerlifting, bodybuilding, physique, basically all of the gym rat stuff that you can think of.
I think that's so good. So how are you going to work to get where you need to be? Where do you need to be by that time?
My goal for myself is to be pulling 400 off the floor.
Okay.
But my coach's goal is for me to pull 350 off the floor. That's not what I want to do. So my goal is to be disciplined.
Yes.
To know that I need to work this muscle more, or build this muscle more, or go heavier on this, or go a little bit lighter on this, or more reps.
Yeah.
That's what I tend to do in the gym.
Yeah, and I think that's so great that you have that motivation and discipline when it comes to all of that, because I feel like I would be in my feelings if I could not lift something. Like I just immediately cry. So I think that's so great that you're so disciplined and determined. We'll be right back with the Teen Nation Talk Show. Hi everyone, I am Sanaya Simone, and I'm the host of the Teen Nation Talk Show. I want to encourage everyone to mask up. During hard times like these, if you have to leave your house, make sure that you are avoiding large crowds. Remember to practice social distancing, of course wear your mask, and sanitize very often. Remember, the coronavirus does not care about your age, ethnicity, background, or any health conditions. So protect yourself while protecting others. Mask up, Houston.
Hi, I'm Alexia Aguilar from Harmony School of Discovery, and you're watching
Teen Nation Talk Show on Cam Vision 365. Woo!
Welcome back to the Teen Nation Talk Show. Welcome back to the Teen Nation Talk Show. Taylor, could you please give our viewers your Instagram handles or social media handles, how they can find more about you?
To follow my competitions and my lifting, you can go to Taylor Lifts on Instagram, and to follow my personal, the name is Piggy on Instagram.
Well, thank you so much for being on our show. I really hope that you're able to accomplish all of those goals, and I hope to see way more from you, and congratulations on all of your records, and I am so inspired.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for watching the Teen Nation Talk Show. We'll be right back. See you later. Does not care about your age, ethnicity, background, or any health conditions. So protect yourself while protecting others. Mask up, Houston.
This is your coach, Boykin, class of 2021. I go to Lamar High School, and you're now watching the Teen Nation Talk Show.
Welcome back to the Teen Nation Talk Show. Thank you guys so much for watching the Teen Nation Talk Show. If you want to find out how you can be on our show, make sure you go to teennationtalkshow.com and fill out an application. Also, you can watch our show weekdays at 5 p.m. on the camvision365.com.